Hey everyone, Udub here, bringing you a new video for Horizon Forbidden West, and this is part of the new 1.17 update that adds VRR as well as the new balanced graphics mode. Now, in this video, I'll be focusing on performance mode and VRR and how it performs and overall looks here on an LG C1. Now, before jumping in, just something to note real quick, so if you're familiar with my channel, you know that normally I make two versions of every video. I'll do screen recorded and POV, so you can where you see the screen itself. Now, for the PS5 videos as of late, I have not been doing screen recording, and that's because it appears that the PS5 system software that records gaming, in my opinion, I believe it impacts VRR, and I've been testing that pretty extensively here with Horizon. And again, it's something that I can reproduce across Spider-Man and Ratchet and Clank. But what appears to be happening is when you turn on the screen recording software of the PS5, it still maintains the 120 hertz container of the game itself, but the VRR, and it can even be seen in the VRR settings panel on the LG C1. It defaults to 120 hertz rather than actually showing you the proper frame rate, and then what I've been testing is in terms of actual camera movements, and in particular here with Horizon, there's a noticeable judder with items at distance versus when you turn the screen recording software off. So just wanted to note that again. I just, based on what I've kind of been testing numerous times, it does seem that the recording software interrupts the VRR in some manner. So that's why I'm just doing the POV version. Now, I did discover for audio purposes that the game clip capture ability of the PS5 doesn't do this. So that is how I'm able to at least get the audio file out. So that way, for example, in this video or others, you're not just listening to the TV speakers. Now, with all that aside, this update is incredible. The VRR performance here is very welcome, and I wasn't honestly expecting as big of an upgrade on performance mode, right? I was primarily focused on balance mode and really being able to play through that. But having 120 hertz VRR in performance is unreal. I mean, again, the smoothness and clarity of this game just, it's crazy to say this, but in my opinion, it's vastly improved even over just what they did with 1.16 and improving the image clarity of performance mode by default. So it really is just an amazing visual experience. I do think as of right now, I prefer actually the performance mode with VRR. But having said that, I will be doing videos of both. This is focused on performance. I will have videos in the future for the balance mode, which again is very playable and also looks amazing in its own right. But really, I mean, just huge kudos to Gorilla. Thank you so much for this update. It's incredible to see games like this and Spider-Man and Ratchet and Clank, just between Gorilla and Insomniac and what they've done. Again, it's just really appreciated, and it's unbelievable how good this game looks in performance mode and just the overall clarity now, because the VRR just improves everything from objects at distance or at close. Just again, it's really cool to play through, and I'm really excited to finish my New Game Plus playthrough here. But with that, let me know what you think if you've had the chance to play with this update or VR or on whatever panel that you may have. Like I said, I think I'm favoring performance mode, but again, I will be playing back and forth between this and balanced. So thank you again for your support. I appreciate y'all for joining me. Just please leave a like, subscribe, share, and I'll talk to you later.
Why would the wound give less water?
Why put guards around the wound?
You can't just take away our water!
The wound gives less water. Our rations adjust.
What's going on?
We know the way of the desert! What's stopping us from taking what we want and
Anyone else want to complain? We're the Desert Clan. We survive with what we have.
Your, commander's not much for hand-holding.
That is not our way. Even less so in her case. Shall we?
Sure. Can't wait.
All blades against Regala.
She's with me.
Draka's not the only one with harsh words for your commander.
The desert has bred survival into our clan's blood. We spit at death and charge into battle. Maybe a little too eagerly. Your reputation has grown since I saw you last.
Your enemy is mine.
Hey, greetings, warrior. Champion. Good day, warrior.
You took down the bulwark, defended the grove, and saved the life of our chief. I'm hoping you've got enough left for one more miracle.
What do you need?
You will find out soon enough.
So, this is the Outlander that bested Regala. And now she conspires with the dissident Draka.
Demanding water does not make one a dissident, Yara.
Doesn't make Draka a commander either. You should advise him of that.
Jataka said you needed help.
Did he now?
Aloy has a unique insight into the ways of the Old Ones. She might be able to fix this before it gets out of hand.
Get to the point. What is Jataka talking about?
There is no water.
What do you mean?
I mean the wound in the sand, that which provides the clan with the water we need to survive, is completely dry.
I can't promise anything. But if this wound was built by the Old Ones, I might be able to fix it.
How exactly do you intend to do that?
Just show her the wound, Yara.
Very well. You can tell me when we get there.
After you.
The wound in the sand is this way. You're not Karja, or Oseram.
I was born amongst the Nora, as far east as you are west.
I've heard of your people. They say only those who are exiled leave your lands.
There are exceptions.
What business does a Nora exception have in the West?
Believe it or not, to help people, even the ones who don't want it.
Sounds like a difficult path. This is it. The wound in the sand.
Definitely built by the Old Ones. Focus should show me more. Pipes leading outside the settlement.
What do you see?
A trail.
I doubt you'll find anything to fix the wound there. What are you doing?
Your wound leads underground.
We've tried going down there, but it's too narrow for anyone to reach the bottom. Where are you going?
I think I can lead us to where the water comes from. I'm used to.
How?
Doesn't matter.
What matters is that the wound is fixed and my people survive. Lead the way. Machines.
Shock ammo would come in handy.
Why Draka wanted your help in gutting his machines.
Thanks.
Where to now?
Your wound has veins that spread underneath the sand. I'm just following their trail.
Not to another machine ambush, I hope.
Believe it or not, I have better things to do than try to kill you.
You clipped it! Don't let up!
Those flowers. There's a lot of machines.
And a very dead soldier.
Is it one of yours?
I need to take a closer look.
We need to get rid of the machines first. Follow my lead. You know him?
That is one of Draka's men. I will cut off that dissident's head and feed it to the vultures if he had anything to do with...
We don't know what happened here yet. And we still have a trail to follow.
Lead the way. Are you leaving me?
Water.
Barely a lick's worth. But there are no streams in this area.
Which means
These anchors. That soldier must have used them to get up this cliff.
he must have been going back to Arrowhand when those machines got him.
Maybe he found something up there worth reporting back about.
We'll find out soon enough.
What is this?
The problem. I'm gonna need my focus. That weapon. Looks like Draka's man tried to pry this open, but he didn't know what he was doing. And now the water's not going where it's supposed to.
Sabotage.
Or ignorance. Don't think this is gonna do anything. Maybe if I follow that main pipe, I'll find something useful.
What do you need me to do?
Just, stay here. Let me know if anything changes. I'm gonna take a look around. Valve. That might help.
Hey, it stopped leaking.
It looks like that stopped the water flow. Now I just need to find a way to get it to Scalding Spear. That's the same type of machinery we found outside. Only this one's not leaking. Maybe it can help me switch the water flow. Sounds like the water's switched. Gotta open the valve upstairs. Get that water circulating. Not getting up through there. There. I bet I can use that. The system switched back. Couldn't hold the water pressure. I gotta get up to that valve faster. Sounds like the water's switched. Gotta open the valve upstairs. Get that water circulating. Sounds like that did something.
Aloy, I can hear water in the room again.
Anything leaking?
Not that I can see.
Let's hope that means my plan worked. That should do it.
This will return water to Scalding Spear?
Checking the wound is the only way to be sure.
Draka knew what would happen if the capital was left without water. But he didn't care! All he wanted was to cause a crisis so he could challenge my command.
We don't know that for sure.
Meet me back at the wound when you can. Please. To make sure the water will flow.
I will. Don't do anything rash about Draka.
Only an upstart acts rashly. A commander bides her time. Hey. The desert was kind to lead you to us.
Things are about to get ugly between Draka and Yara. Maybe I can head it off.